video here. But what is up, my dudes? Okay, so today, you guys, we are doing an unboxing and talking about life updates. So let's go. So, as some of you know, I recently got a portacath, and I already have a feeding tube. So I have, hold on one second. So I have this bag for my feeding tube stuff. This is something I bought off, my mom bought off Vibration. I've seen a lot of people in this community that have medical pumps use it. It's originally meant for like raves and like getting staying hydrated. Do you mind? Trying to film a video here. Excuse you, Missy. But it's usually used for raves. We just use it without the bladder, but I like it because it has these zipper things, so that way my tube doesn't hang down as much, so it gets caught on stuff. If you want to see my joking about feeding tubes getting caught all the time, I'll put up the thing where I always forget which corner, so I'll just point up and you'll see it come across. But so I recently got this one to be able to help with that. Stop. And then I got a port. And this bag, how it works, it already isn't really suited for a feeding tube. So this already isn't suited for a feeding tube, and so getting a port was with having to carry around now this saline, which is helping me a lot, also the treatment. I'll do an update about that sometime, but it doesn't work with this bag because it is made to only hold like one bladder, and you can put it whatever side you want. It doesn't have enough space for an IV bag and a feeding tube. So when and you always get a backpack whenever they send you stuff for like feeding tubes, really cheap. Stuff usually falls apart within, like a month of use. And they sent me for IV stuff this monstrosity of a bag. I don't know if you can tell how big that is. That's like the entire length of my torso just to hold an IV bag. This is what kind of, I don't know if you can see it, where this thing is supposed to go. There's no extra storage for anything else. This is where I put the heparin and saline flushes I have to use afterwards, and like where the cup goes. But like, you do not need this long of a space for just an IV bag, especially since it has no space to contain anything else. And it's huge. I mean, this bag is huge. Like, boom roasted, but this looks like when girls that have no butt like try to wear mom jeans. It's just long and flat. I might have to cut that out, but it's just really big and it's a huge pain, and like wearing two backpacks, it's not practical. I've been like vaking out every time I have to do an infusion, which is every single day for like 3 hours. I'll just sit somewhere because it's like so difficult to get up and move around because I have these like two giant backpacks and tubes and all this stuff. By the way, this video is not sponsored. I wish. Sponsor me. Mighty well. But my mom and I recently through Instagram found out about this brand called Mighty Well, and they have a backpack made specifically for this duo baggage that is necessary. So I thought I would go through that with you guys and kind of talk about it and test it out because it just came in today. We already opened it, unfortunately, so you won't get that fun. Opal's being silly. You won't get that fun experience, but I thought I'd go through it, and if you guys are interested, this is a good, resource. It's kind of expensive, I will say that, but hopefully it'll last a hot minute and it'll be worth the money. So right away, I can already tell. It's kind of like it's not very comfortable like material. It's like a, I don't know what it's called exactly. It's better than the plastic ones they send you though. So right off the bat, that's great. When you open it up, the first not first compartment, there's another compartment behind here, but the main compartment used for IV bags. So they have these two different slots that you can put the bag and then a pump in. And that's super helpful for me because I have IV bag, pump bag. And this thing also, when you go on Instagram, it looks like the picture makes it look really tiny. So I was like, oh great, this is not gonna work. Like, I was worried about it, but like, I'm like, look, this thing is big compared to my head. If that helps, it's pretty huge. So I think it'll be able to fit all the stuff. And then on the other side, they have a spaces for medication. So I'm thinking about putting emergency meds here, and saline and heparin flushes in here. So I can use that because oftentimes when I've noticed when I'm on the infusion, I usually am not at home when it ends, which is fine. It's good for practice because I'm planning on going to school next semester. Good practice to do it not at home. But like, yeah, so probably keep that here. The first pocket that you run into is this one. It doesn't open all the way, so I can't show you all of it, but it goes all the way down, which is really exciting. It goes all the way to the bottom of the bag, which is really cool. So I'm, as a YouTuber, sort of self-proclaimed YouTuber, it'll be really good to be able to fit for school both my iPad, which is what I use to edit, and computer and stuff for school. It has a couple little flaps in here. You can't really see it. It's hard to show. But a couple little flaps in here for different storage components, and they have like padding on the inside, which is really cool and exciting. They also have a slightly, oh no, it goes all the way down. Another zipper within the zipper, I guess, that also goes all the way down, so that's really exciting. So yeah, and then the very front, I don't know if you can see that, has a little front pocket thing as well to put stuff in, which is really exciting because all the other stuff I've had, it's like barely been able to fit the stuff that I need, nonetheless the stuff that I want to take with me, like a normal purse, because I already carried around a bag before I had to carry around a bag, so that was kind of difficult, but now I think this will have enough space for things. So that's really exciting. So I've been off my tube feeds because I took a shower and off my port today. So I'm gonna prep all those up and then we'll see how it looks inside of here and see how it works. And I'll kind of review it and let you know if it's worth the buy. So catch you later. One down, one to go, and my friend's gonna pick me up to go to Starbucks because I'm asking her about school stuff. So I'll finish getting this ready and then take it there, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. So this is what it ends up looking like. Much more compact, much better than the monstrosity over here. So you can call you long bottom. I need to stop making those jokes. Okay, but so far so good. It was a little complicated to figure out how to put these in here, but that's okay. I might double check the manual. Oh, there's my friend. Gotta go. See you later. Let you know how it works. Hey guys, I am in a different spot. I'm laying in bed. Just got back from. There we go. Just got back from getting coffee with my friend, and I'm very cold. My poor temperature regulation is dying, but this backpack has been pretty successful so far. I've pretty much filled it to the brim, poor thing, but it's done well so far. The only problem, it still gets tangled a little bit, and I think that's gonna be an ongoing problem, but it's a lot better than it was with the other lines, because having two backpacks getting twisty is like such a pain. It is a lot heavier than either of my backpacks, probably because it has both things in it, but it's gotten lighter, you know, as I infuse and as I take in food. So that's really nice. So I think I'm gonna keep this one for now. So it's a good review. It works really well, and highly recommend it so far for those of you who are you know, have multiple tubes coming out of you, for, you know, stuff like that. So anyways, thanks for watching this video, this little review and life update. Leave a like if you like it, and leave a like if you like it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.